Hi, my name is Candace Shaffer, and I'm a native English speaker from the East Coast of the U.S. I've been teaching English as a foreign language for about 3 years. A fun fact about myself is that I'm an international pet sitter and house sitter. So while my home is here in the U.S., I sometimes teach from other parts of the world. One thing I think that makes my class interesting is that I'm an empty nester. My kids have flown from the nest, right? They're out, they're living on their own now independently. And I feel I have, a lifetime, or maybe a half a lifetime so far of experiences that I can share with my students in ways to connect with them, to make them feel comfortable and willing to take chances while they're learning English. Part of my teaching method is to create a fun learning environment that is student-focused. I try to match student goals with the course objectives. Learning English is not easy, and students I have found are already very busy with their jobs and other studies. So in every class, I strive to teach something, to get something for them, give something to them, I guess, that they can apply right away to their daily lives. A new English skill, a new vocabulary word, some sort of maybe little tweak or adjustment in their grammar structures. So something right away where they can see the progress with each class. During my classes, I share internet resources, and I present a Word document during class where I'll share the topic of the class, class notes, examples, exercises, that sort of thing. A fun memory I have from a recent group class is of the tongue twister competition that developed. One student was very good at clearly and quickly reciting tongue twisters. The rest of the class and I were in awe of just how fast he could recite these tongue twisters. So in each subsequent class, I would try to bring tongue twisters that I thought were harder in hopes of challenging him. But each time, lightning speed, he would recite these tongue twisters. Finally, at the end of the course, near the end of the course, he was tripped up, but only a little bit. And his classmates and I admitted that he was king of the tongue twisters. It was good fun. I learn many things from my students. Sometimes I learn new things about English from the good questions that students ask me. If I can't answer a question, I'll tell them, I'll look it up and I'll get back to you. And I do. And that day, we all learn a new English point. I'm also not a very techie person, so my students have taught me a lot about technology, especially when I have trouble during class, sometimes with our online classes. My favorite thing, though, is learning, of course, about my students' cultures and their lives, getting to know their personalities and hearing about their ideas and their experiences and their goals is really my favorite part of what I learn from my students.